to the Honorable Chairperson of the Davao del Sur State College Board of Trustees, Commissioner Aldrin A. Darilag, members of the Board of Trustees who are here, Senator Joel Villanueva, represented by his Chief of Staff, Mr. Luke Sartorio. Sir Luke. Congressman Mark Go, represented by Mr. Jeff Bundang. DOST Regional Director, Dr. Anthony Sales. Faculty Trustee, Professor Christopher Son Tan. Outgoing and incoming student trustees, Mr. Wally Carcedo and Mr. Jervy Paterno, respectively. Governor of the Province of Davao del Sur, Honorable Mark Douglas IV Chan Cagas, and other local officials who are around. To the Congresswoman of the 1st District of Davao del Sur, Congresswoman Mercedes Cagas, who is instrumental of the birth of Davao del Sur State College. CHED officials, my fellow presidents, my classmates in the elementary, high school, and in the College of Veterinary Medicine of Central Mindanao University, together with my former professors, my colleagues in the Philippine Veterinary Medical Association, and my co-faculty members of the University of Southern Mindanao College of Veterinary Medicine, my co-workers, former co-workers from the EU-funded Southern Mindanao Agricultural Program, or SMAP, friends and partners from various government and non-government agencies, my SPAMAS family, where are you? With our former presidents, of course, my loved ones, the Estrellada, Fuentes, and Gallardo families, to the dedicated men and women of Davao del Sur State College, my dearest students and alumni, other guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon kalatong tanan. Maayong hapon. You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. This famous quote, commonly attributed to Sir Winston Churchill, espouses a notion of life, that it is more than just working for a living, and that a life of giving and service provides meaning and purpose to one's existence. These words never made sense to me until almost 2 years ago, when I accepted my obligation, which I did never dream since birth, to become the first president of the newly converted state college, the Davao del Sur State College, or DSSC. It has been an honor declaring my commitment to lead the DSSC and serve the clientele with integrity, mindful to the needs of others, with a greater sense of accountability, which Dr. Alvarez told me on letter A, and mutual respect for everlasting teamwork in achieving the mission and vision of this institution. I am fully aware of the long journey, not to mention the birth pains from our separation from our mother institution, PAMAS, and the time when DSSC was shaken, not only literally because of the series of earthquakes that hit Davao del Sur in 2019, but with the need to turn 180 degrees to continue its operation when the emergency health crisis was announced in 2020. However, and whatever the adversities are, the people of the DSSC remain committed and adapted to the changes that emerged. Moreover, it is proper to say that we owe the milestones that the DSSC recorded since it was launched as a newly converted college in February 2020. If not for the men and women behind the institution's achievements, the DSSC will remain as a name that came out from the pursuant to RA 11220. Today, I am given once more an opportunity or a platform to express my commitment to join all of you in the journey towards making the DSSC relevant and significant in nation building. I know that it will be another long journey and the goals may not be fulfilled or achieved during my term. However, I can promise to prepare the path of the DSSC to be its best towards converting into a state university that will bring significant contributions to the province, the region, and the country. It may be daunting, but I am confident that I have the support of the community, the provincial government, other local government units, and partner agencies for a united effort. As the lone state college of this province, it offers an undergraduate programs, there are 10, and another 2 graduate programs. The DSSC has been the home of growing student, teaching, and non-teaching populations, which we started around 2,000 in 2019, and this time we reached 6,000 already. Despite and in spite of the crisis, the DSSC remains true to its mandate, that is, to deliver quality education and subscribe to the flexible learning system. A learning continuity plan approved by the DSSC BOT is in place to cope with the challenges of times. The pursuant to advanced quality assurance system has been observed by revisiting the existing curricular designs, innovative teaching learning process, and program accreditations. Before the year 2021 ended, 3 undergraduate programs were subjected to AACUP accreditation, and preparations were in place for ISO certification. This and other milestones in the area of curriculum and instruction manifest the intention of the DSSC to provide a conducive and safer space for its main clientele, who are our students. Following the DSSC strategic framework, the institution aims that by 2025, the college will have achieved quality instruction with compliance to CHED's policies, standards, and guidelines, as well as AACUP's accreditation requirements. The workforce in the DSSC is banking on mechanisms to satisfy the requirements of CHED and AACUP accreditations, qualify programs to become center of development and center of excellence while improving relevant curricular and instructional delivery systems, aligning to the fourth industry revolution. We also would want to expand course offerings to cater to industries and clients' need, including offering of doctoral programs as one requirement for its universityhood. These efforts will ensure that the DSSC will produce lifelong learners, a future-proof human capital who can contribute to national progress. Driven by the desire to approach opportunities through science-based actions, the DSSC has a well-defined research agenda representing its functional role in the society. Accordingly, the institution reached out to its stake players and agencies through research proposals that have been accepted. To date, a total of 10 externally funded research projects and a number of internally funded projects are being monitored by the Office of the RD&E. These investigations hope to birth DSSC's world-class innovative and practical technologies that will alleviate the actual problem of the society and somehow uplift their spirits. Hence, this leadership puts a premium on the formulation of policy and policy instruments in research that will fully implement the new plans and streamline the production of knowledge products and technology transfer. More so, as part of our service to the people of Davao del Sur, the DSSC has initiated the implementation of extension programs and projects through engagement of partnerships with private and government agencies. The extension function of a higher education institution should become an integral part of strategizing economic development and nation building. Hence, the DSSC envisions that by 2025, the institution has developed and implemented viable extension programs that provide livelihood security, alleviate poverty, reduce illiteracy, improve health and nutrition, promote, support, and sustain human development, and preserve the environment. All these efforts will be made by the DSSC as its humble contribution in attaining the UN Sustainable Development Goals 2030. Further, to make the DSSC's contribution sustainable, its production functions opens opportunities to the students, personnel, program and project beneficiaries to acquire theoretical knowledge and technical know-how. Moreover, this function also serves as a venue for research, extension, and training activities of students and faculty and staff, and more importantly, constitute a show window for farmers and other residents in the community. Leading the college in the past 17 months have been a testament that the institution's strength lies in teamwork and collaboration. The DSSC acknowledges that the different specialization of the institution's personnel, the ideals they held, the value they place on their roles and responsibilities make an organization and this organization a battleground. However, guided with a mission to provide an innovative academic environment with highest standards in the four mandated functions while preserving the culture and ecosystem, aligning to our vision that is to become internationally recognized and quality-driven state institution of higher learning for innovative and inclusive transformation. The institution celebrates the best practices as united organization working together to achieve its vision and becoming DSSC, a smart college. Hence, its milestones in the above mentioned fourfold functions and the commitment to be relevant even in the international scene. Right now, in less than 2 years, DSSC able to ink memoranda of agreement with international universities like the Kansas State University and Obihiro University, Japan, as well as international organizations like ACDI VOCA, the World Coffee Research, the Institute for Study and Development Worldwide, the Oceana, among others, to facilitate student and scientist exchange, to conduct research and mutual interest, participation, and hosting of conferences and symposia. These ongoing and future undertakings are the college pledge in the realization of the DSSC's internationalization roadmap. In the governance and management system, the college successfully managed in its operation despite zero GAA during its first year of operation. It survived from its own internally generated income to fund various expenditures such as salaries and wages, among others. Furthermore, the DSSC acknowledges that the heart of every organization is its people or human resources. With this, the DSSC is committed to ensuring the implementation of the Equal Employment Opportunity Principle, and by 2025, the DSSC will observe upward trend in terms of number of employees to comply the COPC requirement and the faculty staff ratio set for an academic institution. It will establish and enhance human resource and management data generation and data analytics, establish HR processes to comply with the Prime HRM accreditation and the implementation of its HR plan. A robust institution of reforms in the procurement system, digitization and digitalization of our operating systems, allocation of funds and resources will also be in place. To ensure that all of us will stay in a common ground, I, as the first president of this institution, shall serve as the glue that will bring all units together so that no one will be left behind. I am committed to listening to anyone who needs, of course, my attention. And with the Almighty God's endless blessings, I make a solemn pledge once more to serve the DSSC and its stake players faithfully to the best of my ability with fairness and justice. In closing, I would like to invite you to reflect on Abraham Lincoln's line that goes, "Commitment is what transforms a promise into a reality." May we stay committed to our pledge as a public servant, as a member of the DSSC community, and the concept of kapwa, or shared identity, which according to Virgilio Enriquez is the core or heart of the structure of Filipino values. Kaninyong tanan, salamat sa pagtambong and pag-respond sa among invitations. I am so happy that of seeing you face to face. And once again, mayong hapon kanatong tanan. God bless everyone.
Thank you.